Here's what we're going to do, Hal. We're going to get some Tom Cruise robots to enforce COVID regulations going forward, because obviously we're very, he has purchased 2 robots to patrol the set of Mission Impossible 7 and enforce COVID safety protocols. Yes, they are state-of-the-art robots who have the ability to administer on-the-spot tests to the cast and crew. They are really sophisticated and rather intimidating. It's like the Terminator, only not as violent.
They need the robot from Short Circuit.
Right, that's true.
Johnny Five.
How about that one?
It's alive.
How about the one that already says Stephanie?
That's
Johnny Five.
That's Johnny Five.
Perfect.
Stephanie, nice software.
Yeah, right.
Stephanie Miller.
Stephanie, nice software.
Well, since Kellyanne had to leave the White House,
you had to leave your project.
We had to scale back a bit. I know that we have been in the press a little bit as a family.
Fake news got a little less fake for us.
Yeah.
It's a transition, like anything in life.
How's dinner?
I'm gonna cut into my gin right now. Claudia is, we're working on it.
Yeah! She's got no rhythm. Do you know how much we spent on dance lessons? We're gonna make TikTok. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna show you what it's like.
Mommy and Daddy are gonna play too.
Let's go boom. Let's go boom.
The people, the will of the people has been heard, and the will of the people has been heeded. We've learned again that democracy is precious, democracy is fragile, and at this hour, my friends, democracy has prevailed.
Yay!
I don't have any Kleenex left. I can't, it's too much. It's too much. Isn't it too much? I'm on overload. Isn't it like we've been with an abusive, horrible spouse for the last 4 years who beat us and was cruel to us, and then the best person in the world is like giving you 75 orgasms in a row and giving you one gift after another. You're like, no, yeah. Is it just me? I'm on a little bit of overload. Somebody help mommy.
You rebound hard.
Yeah,
You
wow.
rebound hard.
Okay.
This
No
is how you
wonder-
scare someone off.
Yeah, no wonder you've gone back to some people.
Come on. It's a lot. It was a lot yesterday and last night. Oh my God. And then Bon Jovi with Here Comes the Sun. And I can't, every time I stop crying, write something else.
When Braden started talking.
Who?
Braden?
Oh, Braden. Oh my God. Amanda Gordon, the poet. I can't. I don't. All the diversity.
Yeah.
And,
Amanda was my favorite part of the day. Hands down, my favorite part of the day.
Oh my God, how can you pick one? Gaga, Katy Perry, those fireworks.
Oh, those fireworks.
It's just the diversity. He's already fired 3 Trump clowns. He's done. I'm like, the executive orders. I don't know. Cue When Harry Met Sally. I'm like, Muslim ban is gone.
God.
Oh yeah, right. Oh, I'm sorry. We're stop building a wall. We're back in the Paris climate. Okay, Muslim ban gone. All right.
Although,
yes.
It was noted that he signed 17 executive orders yesterday. QAnon went nuts about that.
Oh my God, I can't. Is it bad? Is it bad? Listen. I feel like we can unite because now I know exactly how they felt, because their salty MAGA QAnon tears are so delicious. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. If you're coming here for unity, we're not here yet. We are still fully in the drinking and guzzling of MAGA tears and QAnon tears. It's like I've been thirsting to death. And I can't drink enough of them. It's just, Yeah, QAnon losing their. How many stories
Yeah.
about that in the New York Times?
Oh.
QAnon
All they
losing
were.
their shizzle yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my God. Oh my God. And MAGA turning on Trump. Oh, it's so beautiful. I
Mhm.
can't. It was too much good yesterday,
Oh.
wasn't it?
And Eric and Don Jr. and Ivanka all crying.
But what about our pardon?
Oh God. See, now I don't even need to start drinking wine again. I can just keep drinking salty MAGA tears forever.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm like Beethoven in the toilet. Oh, more, please.
Or Jamie.
Just be picture a giant Saint Bernard. That's how thirsty I am for
Yes.
salty MAGA. Don't we just? I mean, it's all backed up. Don't you just feel like you just took a giant 300-pound orange poop and had an orgasm at the same time? It's
I've never
too
felt
much.
that.
It's too much.
Yeah,
I've never
that's
felt
not,
that.
Yeah, that's not my thing.
Yeah. Again.
I love this. Palmer reports that the vice president's earring just fell out for the first time in U.S. history. It's just all the delightful moments.
And even Jen Psaki's.
I love Jen Psaki. Well, we know.
Like,
Okay.
It was so
First
boring.
of
It was
all,
wonderful.
yes.
Boring. First of all, okay. Like we have to what do you call it? In all fairness, we know Jen Psaki. She's been on the show.
Yes.
But it's what everybody says about her. She's not just smart and competent. She's really nice.
Yes.
She's a really nice person. And it was too much and also, point of order, she doesn't look like a hooker. Okay.
Well,
my favorite moment of the Kayleigh McEnany was our friend Kirsten Johnson just going, put on a GD jacket, for God's sake. You're not going to a cocktail party. But it was just, I know, wasn't it amazing?
Yeah.
It's just, how about Joe Biden saying, I'll fire anybody that talks down to somebody or isn't
hell
nice
yeah.
to them.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's like, what is happening? Yeah, yesterday, Sean, was what is happening, but in a good way. Come on, it's almost not fair. They drop so much goodness and talent and love and competence and love and light, like all in one day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, we have the
whiplash is
Yeah.
it's like
it makes me glad that we have the artists on our side. You know, art of every type. You know,
Yeah.
poetry. There was paintings. All the paintings that were introduced.
although and the grumpy pants
Well,
had to have just been stewing into his diaper in Mar-a-Lago. I
Yeah.
just can't. I mean, although apparently Fox News did not carry last night. They were talking about, I'm not kidding, Hunter Biden's laptop.
of course.
God.
I
Apparently,
know. I love the whole, where's Hunter? Oh, he's walking into the White House with his father, bitch. Where are you?
did you see that the reporters that flew down to Mar-a-Lago, like Jim Acosta and those people, when they
Yeah.
flew down to Mar-a-Lago, they were on the Air Force One with Trump when he went down there. They all followed him in the motorcade. They all got there. At noon, as soon as he stopped being president, they all just walked away. They're like, okay, we're done.
Yep.
Don't have to cover you anymore.
Didn't it feel like that yesterday? You're
Yeah.
just like, that's what killed him most, but like literally the nation's attention turned to all. I mean, he's just irrelevant already, except for prison. Oh, except for
Yeah.
Michael Flynn's brother being the guy
Right.
at the Army that said no to them sending
Yeah.
troops in to help. Oh my God, there's a lot of people going to prison.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had to search for a story this morning on how did Trump spend Inauguration Day. There was only one story. There was only one story, and it was behind a paywall. I was just curious to see how much he was fretting, and that's it. One story.
What was he doing? Oh, how pathetic is this, by the way? So apparently he did leave a note that Biden just said was very gracious. You know why? Because he's a pathetic, desperate, sniveling coward. And he's hoping that Joe Biden now will be the one that saves him from impeachment.
Yeah.
He's got his little left. Lindsey Graham is still out there. Don't turn on Donald Trump. I'm warning you. Just, Joe Biden's got to stop this now. This is unconstitutional, this impeachment. Oh my God.
We made it. What a show of a year 2020 was, right?
Oh, God.
Sexy liberals, assemble!
I had short hair. Now look at this. I'm like Joe Exotic's mullet donor.
music's got no rhythm. Do you know how much we spent on dance lessons?
You have like what? I'm just saying manhood-wise, like a tiny, like a shriveled cheetah.
Room. Oh my God, you're great.
Was the night before inauguration.
Hi, I'm Dr. Shelton, and I'll take this off. See? Comes on and off quite easily, actually. Yeah, the pots and pans, banging them, awesome. And we are honored to be here to care for you. You know, here, never at our home. You looking for something you can do, a way you can be a part of the solution? How about you just do this? How about you just do this? Stupid, 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 stupid. I don't want to wear a mask. I can't take it anymore. I would like to apologize for my earlier conduct. You're fucking mess and stay the home. How about a little less applause, a little less banging in the pans, and a little more wearing of the fucking masks? Could you? I'm coming. I'm about to start stapling these masks to their faces. You want to know the truth? That's what I'm about to start doing.
Hi, Malcolm Nance. We made it. We made it to the promised land.
Oh my God, best Steffi show ever today. Ever.
So, Malcolm, do we have to worry that he still has the nuclear football for another hour and a half, or no? Do we need to worry?
Look, that's just a bag with radios in it. No one's following orders from that guy. Believe me.
Well, you know,
let's nuke Paris right now.
Oh my God. We just had Sarah Kendzior on, and she's been saying the same thing I have, that I just still am so nervous about this inauguration. And now we have 12 National Guard members that were removed for, right-wing extremist ties and or something that came up in their background check. I mean, it is fairly extraordinary that we're having to talk about the Secret Service, perhaps having to protect Biden and Harris against rogue members of our own National Guard from our own citizens.
Well, it's a threat that's happened before. We actually do, it's called own force monitoring, own force counterintelligence, where, news to you, if you're in the military or the National Guard, they will go through your internet. They can monitor your phones. They can look at your text. It's part of your being in the service. And they can check they can scrub and see if you've made any negative comments of harm against the vice president or, the president-elect here. And
yeah,
we're already on the dais. They're already in the Capitol, which is awesome. And the best part about it is they're going to go through that portcullis, that pocket that the rioters broke through and killed a policeman the other day. They're going to walk right down to the spot where they thought they would overthrow the government. And
listen, I'm all happy about it in the symbolism if everything goes okay.
Believe me, I spent all yesterday in D.C. It is a fortress. Yeah. And when I say fortress, imagine every intersection of every street that leads down to the Capitol or the White House has a heavily armored truck, a minimum of 6 fully body armored and armed guys with a policeman who's also there to effect the arrest after these guys.
And you talked about clearing not just the airspace, but that I like, obviously, that they cleared enough area that, because people were like, what about snipers? What about buildings? That they cleared enough area, hopefully, that, right?
Remember 2 weeks ago when I said they need to create a national special security exclusion zone from K Street South? Turns out they were listening. Everything south of K Street to the water, all of the bridges, all of the tunnels, they are all closed, rock solid. There are 3 different security zones with thousands upon thousands of soldiers. The entire route is wall to wall, soldiers standing elbow to elbow.
How concerned are you? How concerned are you about them obviously missing some people within the 25,000 of the National Guard? I mean, we got 12 that they asked to step down. But go ahead.
You know, these guys, if they're going to do something, they're going to do it in front of their other 5 friends who are all armed, right? And we've had, in Iraq and Afghanistan, we have these insider threats. But I think that everybody is there to do their job, which is to uphold, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. This is the ultimate example of it, protecting and defending the Constitution. Nothing's going to happen today. Yes,
I think it was Bill Maher that said, "Oh well, Joe Biden's kind of a tragedy magnet," and I'm like, "Don't say oh."
You know what? Joe's day. We're all gonna look. I already got the champagne all cooled up for tonight.
Yeah.
So I can watch the big show from the comfort of my bed, and watch all these great things. And what about that presentation last night for the coronavirus victims?
Oh,
yes, heartbreaking. And
oh my God.
Something wonderful. He said, not only is it visible from space, if you were to look at Washington, D.C., he said we should consider leaving that as a permanent memorial to what will likely be 600,000 or 700,000 people who died.
We made it. What a show of a year 2020 was, right?
Oh, God.
Sexy liberals, assemble!
I had short hair. Now look at this. I'm like Joe Exotic's mullet donor.
She's got no rhythm. Do you know how much we spent on dance lessons?
You have like what? I'm just saying manhood-wise, like a tiny, like a shriveled cheetah.
Room. Oh my God, you're great.
Was the night before inauguration.
John Fugel saying hi, extra handsome hi.
Greetings from the New York Bureau, children. Happy, boring president who is competent and not compromised. Welcome.
As Joanne Worley would say, boring. Your hair looks the most Jesus-y. You are the most Jesus-y you've ever been.
Wow, come unto me, my child. Yes.
Oh, I certainly will.
That requires some product.
Let me tell you, I look like John Wick if they ran out of Moroccan oil, I think. But yeah, like honestly, I've been up all night the last 3 nights editing, pulling all-nighters. So like our Lord, I feel like I've been dead for 3 days. So yeah.
Oh my God.
Listen, we weren't going to let a little bit of COVID get us down, were we? No. And we deserve a party. SexyLiberal.com. I don't even know if there's any VIP tickets left. There were like 10 left last hour. So get it. But the pre-show cocktail party, right, is a free VIP meet and greet, except just random. It's speed dating, and we're doing our very first live segment, right?
That's right.
So exciting, so exciting. And there's so much to celebrate, John. As you said on Twitter, you said whoever you are, no matter how heavy your burden, you're probably having a better day than Donald Trump. This was also true yesterday and last week, and will definitely be true tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's a little extra layer of joy.
No matter how bad it is in your life, you are having a better day than Donald Trump, and you probably will have a better day than him for every day for the rest of your life and his. So really be happy about that. You're not going to be shoveling millions into legal fees for the rest of your days.
And today this morning we are celebrating Nancy Pelosi shoving impeachment up Mitch McConnell's shell. She will transmit the articles on Monday. Hello.
Oh, I'd like to transmit her article. Yeah.
What?
I actually think Mitch McConnell is, we were talking about this a lot on my show. I think Mitch McConnell really is the one person who holds Donald Trump's political fate in his hands. Yeah. Because Mitch McConnell does hate Donald Trump. And if Mitch McConnell wanted, he could get 17 Republican senators to come over with him to vote to convict, not to remove. They have to vote to convict, and then it would only take a 51-vote majority to vote to remove or ban him from future office.
Yeah.
So if Mitch wanted to, I'm not saying he does, but if he wanted to, because Donald Trump is going to freeze every Republican politician who wants to run for president. None of them
John, Travis and I were just saying this during the break that don't counter Republicans ever doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do. It's because it benefits them. Mitch McConnell and the rest of them want Trump out of the field. You're absolutely right, John, for 2024. And Kevin McCarthy wants these lunatics out of his caucus. He doesn't want to be tied to QAnon lunatics. It's not like he's for a free and fair investigation of what happened.
It's bigger than that. It's not just the QAnon lunatics. It's all 170. It's his whole caucus. I mean, like Chase Bank. I mean, all these companies are saying that they will not donate to any Republican incumbents who voted to throw out votes. And again, we have to keep stressing this. This was white men voting to not count the votes of black people in cities.
Thank you.
That's all this thing was. It is inseparable from the racism, just like the Capitol siege is inseparable from the racism. So listen, man, the Democrats already have their ads cut for 2022, and they already have the funding coming in. Now all it takes is for all of us to show up a second time, and I think we will.
And that's why our sexy liberals are going to be on the wall, man. It's like the work begins anew. I love what you said. I love what you said on Twitter. You said Biden is overturning Trump executive orders. People who tried to overturn American democracy say. And you also pointed out we the people have actually chosen the Democratic candidate in 7 of the last 8 presidential elections, but they don't teach that in electoral college.
Yeah,
so we have 2 years. But John, you're right. We have 2 years. I say do it all. Do it all, because what we want to do is wildly popular with the American people. Make Republicans take it away from them. Make them run on taking it away, right?
Exactly. The majority of Americans support so many things that are called liberal causes. The majority of us support progressive taxation on the rich. The majority of us support women's reproductive rights, recreational cannabis, smart gun safety legislation. I mean, we're not actually that divided when the Democrat has been the pick of the American people for 7 out of the last 8 presidential elections. So this is a great time, I think, for Biden to go with the scorched earth FDR morality for 4 years. If you're not planning on running again, even if you are planning on running again, it's just the Democrats now have a great opportunity to actually produce something for non-millionaires and remind everybody that's who they are. And it can be done. The work that comes in the next 6 months could be more generational for the Democratic Party than winning this election.
We made it. What a show of a year 2020 was, right?
Oh, God.
Sexy liberals, assemble!
I had short hair. Now look at this. I'm like Joe Exotic's mullet donor.
She's got no rhythm. Do you know how much we spent on a dance lesson?
You have like what? I'm just saying manhood-wise, like a tiny, like a shriveled cheetah.
Room. Oh my God, you're great.
Was the night before inauguration.
Hello. Woohoo! Let me tell you, I mean, it's like flipping a switch, like seeing things being done.
Diversity and empathy and love and joy is back, Frangela.
Ooh, it has been amazing. Did y'all know there was a press briefing?
Yes.
It was good.
With honesty and respect.
And information.
Yes.
With information. And no reporters cried.
It was so dusty. They had to go up in there, and it was like an inch of dust up in there. They had to go in there and clean.
Yeah. Well, we've had Jen Psaki on this show, and as anyone can tell you, she's not just really smart and good at her job. She's one of the nicest people ever. And you can see that. And we already have Sean Spicer and others whining, look at the difference in how the press treats it. It's like, yes, because look at the difference in how she treats the press. It's a two-way street, and she's not lying to them nonstop.
Yeah, you walked out with a lie. Sean Spicer, you walked out with a lie.
Lying.
From jump. Like, it's like, and expect people to... Plus, anybody who's got to hide in a bush,
okay. Well, listen, and I'm a lesbian, so I'm a lesbian, so I'm not against it. But my point is, let's get to a sexy liberal love letter, because it is a party weekend, man. It is sexy liberal meets sexy liberal graduation day. I mean, it is everything. Leland says, dear Steph and the Mooks, with a special shout out to the program's foundation, Sean and Jess. Yeah. Thanks to all of you for showing bravery in the face of adversity. The good news I think this is a love letter, Sean. I think we'll go with that. So the good news, 2 years ago, I went to Sexy Liberal Tour at the historic Barrymore Theater in Madison, in Satan's Madison, and I got to see Frangela. The bad news is I couldn't afford a VIP ticket. I couldn't meet and grope, so I was unable to pick up the little Chinese lady.
Don't pick her up.
The good news, in December 2019, I was able to afford a VIP ticket for the March 2020 Sexy Liberal Tour at the historic Barrymore Theater. Bad news, due to reckless Donnie, things were shut down. There was no show. The little Chinese lady wasn't going to be there anyway. I contacted the historic Barrymore Theater and requested a refund. When I get my check, I will donate $10 monthly to the Stephanie Miller Patreon account. Oh my God. Or buy a $15 ticket to tomorrow night. Sexy Liberal COVID inaugural, because we are so proud of this one. This is going to be kind of off the chain, right? We're doing we're doing our first live segment, and we did not let COVID stop us, did we?
No, we did not.
No way. Or an insurrection, because we will not be deterred.
That's right.
Yeah, it's we're excited. So, and what else do we have to celebrate? Nancy Pelosi will transmit the impeachment articles Monday. We decide when it starts now, right?
Yes.
I mean, everything's always moving too now, right?
Yes.
I mean, everything's always moving too slow too fast for a turtle. But my point is, no, it happens when we say now, right?
Absolutely. And we are in charge. I mean, and this is what I love about what's happening with Democrats. I think that finally Democrats understand that we need to govern the way we need to versus trying to appease Republicans.
Yep.
We can stop that now.
I said it at the top of the show, Francis. I said, pass everything, pass it all, and make Republicans vote again. Make Republicans take it away from people.
That's right.
Well, and I think that I really hope that with the new DNC, with Jamie Harrison being in charge of the DNC, especially, that the party stops looking at the next election instead of the one we're in. I mean, you keep a view for that, but they're compromising for the term they don't have yet.
Yeah.
And it's like, but you aren't going to get that term with these compromises. So
and by the way, we've been saying this, Angela, all show. Republicans, don't ever count on them doing the right thing because it's the right thing. No. Mitch McConnell and some Republicans may vote for impeachment only because they want Donald Trump out of the presidential field in 2024 as well. And Kevin McCarthy is only going, oh, yes, I'm for an investigation, because he wants to get rid of these QAnon lunatics in his caucus. And he probably knows the ones that are implicated in this insurrection.
Well, since Kellyanne had to leave the White House,
you had to leave your project.
We had to scale back a bit. I know that we have been in the press a little bit as a family.
Fake news got a little less fake for us.
Yeah.
It's a transition, like anything in life. How's dinner?
I'm gonna cut into my gin right now. Claudia is, we're working on it.
Yeah! She's got no rhythm. Do you know how much we spent on dance lessons? We're gonna make TikTok. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna show you what it's like.
Mommy and Daddy are gonna play too.
Let's go boom. Let's go boom.
We made it. What a show of a year 2020 was, right?
Oh, God.
Sexy Liberals, assemble!
I had short hair. Now look at it. I'm like Joe Exotic's mullet donut.
She's got no rhythm. Do you know how much we spent on dance lessons?
You have like what? I'm just saying manhood-wise, like a shriveled cheetah.
Room. Oh my God, you're great.
Was the night before inauguration.